Hi everyone. So for today, I wanted to present one of the recent my assignments that I did for a product role. So let us start. So first, let us discuss about the problem statement. If you can see, yes. So we wanted to build a product for rural Indian women. And what is the main problem they face? The main problem they face is saving their money and stable platform, a reliable platform for them where they can save their money or invest that money, withdraw, deposit that kind of money. Although there is a vast network of banking across India, but um, in the rural areas, especially for women, it becomes quite a challenge for them to visit a bank because in the remote areas, in the rural areas, a nearby bank is on average 4 to 6 kilometers. So this I found during my research that for a woman they have to decide a particular day. They have to also arrange for a friend to visit a bank, nearby bank that is 4 to 6 kilometers. So we have to build something around that financial platform, something where they can save their money, a small amount of money, which they can withdraw and deposit. So for this, so this is the name of the product. I am good luck and just I describe the problem statement. Now starting with the assumptions. So for this we are creating a software mobile application on the Android for the Indian geography, and I have taken a city of Barmer in Rajasthan. And for this we have no constraints regarding. Okay, I'm sorry, I have got a actually yesterday I got wasp bite on my right eye, so it has swollen a bit. So uh, okay. Yes, for this we have assumed that there is no constraint regarding the engineering resources that we require or the technical feasibility of the product that we have been building that has been uh, considered. So we will mostly focus on the product aspects of this. How do we can launch this product? Okay, one thing now when I am giving presenting it to you, I uh, getting to understand that I should have one more slide after the main slide, a slide where I could just present a summary or agenda items that what all these different slides cover. Okay, I will add it later on. So beginning with the assumption that is now product vision that I want to build a safe and secure investment financial platform for the women of rural women of the Rajasthan. And how do we approach this is understanding the problem, finding core about it, what is the user persona, what exact pain points they face in their day-to-day life. And then the third point would be uh, deciding on the key features for the initial product, the MVP that we would launch in the market. So this is the gap analysis, what we find in the current market, that there is a very absence of digital platforms for this targeted user for rural women. And as I said earlier, that commercial banks are very far away from them, and rural women they have a little, I would say, find it very difficult to visit the bank, and also most of the financial platform in the consumer category, those who operate on the internet, they ignore this category of rural women. And also, I believe some of the analysis that I found was there is a lack of consistent habit building because given the ease of use on the online platforms, it becomes quite, I think, erratic for users to spend that money and do not track that money easily. And also among the rural women, we find that there is a very little trust among those online platform, given that the news they constantly hear about the fraud or a scam that they hear. every time on the news. So moving on to the next part is the user persona. So I've taken one persona that is a lady named Ramavati Devi, and she runs a small food joint, authentic food that she provides to foreign tourists, those who visit us. And she has been running for this more than a decade. And her near or a long-term goal is to launch her own restaurant. And she is looking for a platform where she can save that money of good investment schemes. She can save them. Now, some of the pain points that she is facing is that the bank branch is 4 to 6 kilometers. That is different, biggest pain point. And also, it is very difficult to follow up or find a time for visiting that branch. It requires multiple visits, so that is a very difficult for her. And also, the local agent, they are not quite reliable for her, given that they are always looking for their own incentive. They would be offering the incentive or the sorry, it's not incentive. They would be offering her the programs or the investment schemes where they themselves are keen to make most of the commissions, higher commissions. So they are motivated by that. And also for her, since she is not that educated, so for her, tracking her spending is she is reliable or relying on her own to track that spending or investment that she has to do. Now, if I were to create a roadmap, and also this is a MVP. So on the first part, in a quarter wise, if I categorize this, in the first part we need to build a trust, because the key part of having a long term relationship is building a trust. So we launched the basic features of account management, spending management, multilingual support, so this kind of. And in the next we provide a credit opportunity for this user category, payment partnership with multiple other UPI, credit card, other than that. And in the third segment we move to uh, WhatsApp community support, personal financial goal, relationship advisor, that kind of thing. And in the next, we move into the ecosystem, providing a non-financial or non-monetary incentive. What does that non-monetary incentive mean? Is that, for example, the user persona that I have taken, for her, providing a reward that is actually relevant for her, and that is also not particularly monetary. For example, if she is looking to buy, let's say, grocery, she's running a small joint food joint. So we can offer in the local market discount on the local products or the local brands available over there. So, or maybe we can offer a free relationship advice, partnership advice with the community support. So that kind of a thing which help her build or grow her business and build more trust on the platform. Now, if you talk about the MVP that I just described, the features that were described. Now I have labeled them in the priority wise. The first part would be core account and secure saving. Now, why that is priority? Because it builds trust, and without it, there is nothing else that we can do. And if moving on to the success metric that I would be targeting or looking after for this product, two part in I have divided in the two sections. First is the primary, and second is the check metric. Primary metrics is the what we usually track for the average active number of customers for weekly or daily account or the monthly account. So and also we will also track the total value of savings and investment on the total value of savings and investment on the platform, and what is the average amount invested over a period. And for the check metrics, we can do what is the average time spent on the platform, and how many people actually how much time does it take to link the bank account, number of customer support queries that we get, because it directly relates to how comfortable or easy our platform is to use for the user base. So these are all the things that have many more things can be added into it. One that I just told, the agenda part, and we could have also added some wireframes to better understand how that interface looks like, or we could also build a user journey kind of a thing. Many more things could be done in this, and I will try to improve and try to add more in the next video, cover up any next questions. That's it. Thank you.